All right, where are we? Where are we? We're in the Grizzly tournament. We're in the opening round of the rookie division. Dunner's on the line. What's up, Dunner?
We're here.
We're
We're
here.
clear. We don't want any more bears.
Dunner was saying when he hears his voice on the video, it's not, he said it doesn't sound right. What do you think it sounds like?
Dun syndrome.
Well, my voice is definitely not as deep as what I think it sounds like in your ears. I think a lot of people are like that. Like it sounds like you're deeper, like you got this deeper voice without like changing the way your voice is, just like talking normal. I think most people think they have. Because I remember the very first time I ever heard myself, I had been doing classes for a long time and I had taught scuba and I had done a bunch of stuff and I joined a group that does speeches. Okay, you ready?
Word. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, like in my 20s,
Dots
I
and?
lived out in
Come
Alberta.
on.
And it'd be like a hungover morning. I'd be walking down the hill to the
Dots
variety
in?
store to get some juices.
We're not going to get hooked up here. I got
No,
out.
it's not happening.
I got out and got back in. You get out and get back in.
All right. And I remember one of those mornings I was walking and dots right away, still spinning.
Okay.
Oh, I got someone. Okay, Matt.
I'll get a replay here.
Anyway, talked to them for a bit, blah, blah, blah. Seen her later at another party. She's like, yeah, my friend thought you had a really cool voice. She's like, yeah, I mean, I can listen to him talk all day. He's not very cute, but I can listen to him talk. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess that's a compliment, you know, from the back of your hand.
I suppose I could have came a little more prepared. And of course, I got to hit 75 things to get the ball that I want. $75, 2.8. I'm going to do 3, 2. There's 3, 2.
Oh, I went in the bunker. I'm terrible.
I'm trying to not get greedy at all and just lay it up out there so that I'm trying to be at, because where I'm at, I could have hit it 2 rings great to the left or right, and I am at 308, 307.
I mean,
I'm at 307, and I got 308 on my note, so, and that's doing 1.5 backspin at max club. So if I get a headwind, I'll have to adjust that, take off a little teeny bit of that backspin. I'm trying to get my second bounce to be on the.
Thinking?
I'm trying to get my second bounce to be on the hill because then it slows down really quick. But if you hit your second bounce down on the flat, then it wants to run. It takes a bigger jump forward than if you hit on the hill. You know what I mean? Word. My opponent pounded it down there. This is a great opportunity here because you'll get to see it in 2 different ways. Where the hell am I at in my club? I'm about mid-club. Trying to get my spin right. I was hitting to a different area. There we go. I need to go higher up the hill.
Ish. The one thing I do like about this course is the greens and how they have like a lot of movement on them, a lot of backboards, a lot of you can do a lot of creative shit.
Yeah,
I mean, Augusta style, you know.
There's a lot of different ways to play these holes. So like somebody may go, oh, and I slightly over pulled it. Oh. The deal is I haven't been going up high enough up the hill, so I get it now.
Yeah.
I've been trying to stay on the green, and you need to go up to the fringe to get it. Because this is normally the type of hole that you would do a rough bump, or you'd come at it straight at it, because you're straight to the cup. Why would you involve the hill? The hill's a whole freaking variable. But that rough bump there can be really dangerous because that sand distorts the rings.
No, that.
What's up, puppies?
It's pretty good. I mean, I've made that shot using the backboard more times than I've made it going straight at it.
I mean, so have I. Because there's been tournaments where I wrote the numbers down and I ended up in exactly the same spot. And I actually had a set of notes. I would help my notes tremendously if I would go back and watch our videos. If I'd spend the hour and a half or hour dissecting the video, going from one shot to the next and really looking at it. And it really helps when we're both playing, because you can go through and you can look at both. Because there's some of these holes we don't play the same way. Like, I don't like playing that way.
Oh, like, that's why they really mess up. That's cheating.
Because like on that one par 3 that we're going to get to here in a bit, there's that rough bump. I ain't doing that rough bump. That's not my kind of rough bump. I don't like being that close. If I had some low wind balls, it might be a different story where I could stay on that little rough area. But if I have to move into the sand, I'm not interested in that shit. Hole number 2. I gotta use a katana.
This might be, I'm not trying to think ahead here, but as far as the wind goes, you might have to push it out and you might have to zoom out too.
You still there?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said about wind?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, which way is the wind? The wind's blowing the same way as it was before, right?
Well, left or right, but head wind.
Yep.
Bit. So you're gonna have to push it out, but you might.
No, you'll definitely have to
zoom
push
out
it out
to do it.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. Not like it's gonna matter. Dodge.
You got
old egg. Holy cow! That was
like
that was
instantaneous.
the fastest one yet.
Yeah, you're getting them instantaneous, and now I'll spend forever. So like they've changed something. We need to change accounts that we're trying to match up and see if we can get something. Because I don't have, like, there's no account that I have that's like as low as 77. Odd, which is my practice account, which was my original main account, has pretty close to the same clubs. There's only like 2 clubs that I don't have that I play in 77 that I don't have in odd. But other than that, I've gave away all the rest of my accounts. The only account I have is a really low level account, 66. And that's it. And shit, Kyle's got 88. 88's badass. I mean, you guys think I have great clubs. I mean, his 88 account's got to have killer clubs.
Yeah.
And less games.
Max trophies.
And max trophies.
Get in. Yes. Finally.
Finally.
A click of topspin. That's what the deal is. That's what I was doing wrong. I was trying to go more. Yeah.
Oh, and I hit it great to the left. I'm screwed. I'm probably caught in the rough. Whew, I barely got out of the rough. I was daydreaming there, and I didn't have any stuff, and I was like, "What hole am I playing?"
This reality.
And that should have been. That's it. And on that, I'm at minimum club, right? So minimum club is 1.3.
Finally. Cool.
I got lucky I got it because it was a huge overpull.
I'm going to go back and start that
I keep
one.
getting on this one and I'm totally unprepared. So I need to just write the equation down here and then I know what to type in. 1.5. There we go. Maybe that's how I need to address all of these messages. Just write the equation down.
No, never mind.
Say that again?
Everyone knows that chat. So I said, do you want me to put in the clan chat for you? Or what? It's plus 30 at minimum, so I just do 1-to-1. Plus 30 seems to be the favorite number on this hole. So it's minimum club. So
you're talking about number. Are you talking about hole number 2?
Yeah.
So you're doing you're doing a plus 30.
Yeah, that seems to be the popular number.
Minimum club, which is 1.3, so that's just 1-to-1.
1-to-1, yeah. Oh, I gotta open the chest here.
Making notes. I'm making notes in red so that I can actually make myself a note sheet for the weekend round.
This tournament has cost me a lot of gems, man. So many chests to open.
Hole number 12. Hole number 3. What the hell is hole number 3?
I stole that line from Richard.
You stole that line from Richard? Where's the wind blowing? Okay, I'm bringing out a Kingmaker. Or next, I'm gonna bring out a Kingmaker because I want the lowest wind I can possibly get on the second shot, and hopefully I won't overshoot. But if I end up in my rough iron, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Because I am making this shot right here. This par 4s are the way to win in this game.
Oh, straight tailwind. Nice.
And I haven't been getting it done on the par 4s, so let's knock it in on a par 5. This is an Albie shot, right?
Might even go with a katana ball here. Katana. Titan. King of balls. Fuck it.
I'm going to go with
Ready.
I want the side spin. Hey, wait. Just 1 second here. Let me think.
Hey, I'm not waiting. You're not the boss man.
I'm going to bring out, I want to bring out one of these balls because if I don't get all the way down to the end, what you're lacking is side spin. And let me sort these by side spin. And I'm bringing one of those 3 power.
What you lack in length, you make up in confidence.
Yep, that's right. And I'll probably still overhit it. All right, you ready?
Yep. You go first.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, back out and get back in. Because I'm going to sit here and spin for a while.
I just would start as soon as you said back out. I was waiting for like 6-7 seconds.
And I'm still spinning.
Okay, back out? I thought you told me back out. Back right out.
I did?
Okay, start over. You go first.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I got dots. And I got Mike Latch Sr.
Oh, fuck.
From the Brian and Latch game.
This is okay. I need to go a little bit quicker.
And I'm going to take, no matter what, I'm going to take a half of the max topspin off. Take the wind out.
So it's like a no setup shot. Just spin it and shoot.
Now I'm trying to get to a spot down there. I mean, I got a shot to go for it. Hitting it perfect. I'm trying to get all the way down in there so I can be in my short iron range. But I mean, you got to be a lot closer than where I'm at.
I suppose, yeah, tailwind you can do short iron.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can just do it as a setup shot. Yeah. Just go out there and put it so even if I've got some headwind, I can still adjust for it.
That's a lot of backspin, though, eh? Like, you need, how much backspin do you got to do to...
No, I'm trying to come at it from the other side. I'm trying to get far enough that I'm putting the sand to my left and I'm trying to get it so that I can just use 3 side spin.
That's hard to do with the fucking hail boat, right? Well, it kind of slopes.
You got to really get out there to the end. So I did it the other day with a power 4 ball, and I was seeing if I could get it done with a power 3 ball. My opponent just made it over with the tailwind. They used the power 5 ball, I think.
Like all the way over?
All the way over. They're in front of the sand. They got to pitch it over the sand, but they got a shot going at it.
Good for them.
Good for them. All right, I'm making this shot right here. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Woo! I finally freaking got something. Look at that. Even a blind squirrel can find a nut. Jesus. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Those par 4s you can't get excited about because you have to pick them up. You have to look at that shot, dude. If you bring, I've been having a hard time because where I'm ending up on my average land out there, 3 side spins not enough, so I brought one of those 5 side spin 5 wind balls. But if you get all the way out to the end, you're in short iron range. Shell, I took that shot the other day with, I think it was a 4 power ball, and I was able to get all the way to the end and was in max short iron. And I did a 10% the other day and missed it, but I did 12.5.
With how much backspin?
Not very much. I just did enough. It was like 4.5 side spin, and I only had to put on like 1 backspin, or 1 or 2 backspin. I was way back. I was 3 rings of separation off the sand, and then used side spin to get me back over to the hole.
No, on your second shot.
How much backspin? There was probably only, here, I can go look. Let me look at it. Let's go back and dissect that one. Well, I'll have to watch the video. I'll make a note on it.
I'm just curious because I always use Hornet and it only has 3 backspin, which is the perfect amount of backspin with a short iron.
I wasn't using even 3, so like, you just needed enough so that you could give yourself some distance on the sand as far to the right as possible, and then the side spin just...
Yeah, I was going to say...
And I might have used that...
I almost had to let it roll out on its own without any backspin at all.
Right. Well, I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. I don't like to take shots that require me to not put any spin on. I always want to, if I can, I always want to put a little bit of backspin, and I really don't like the shots when we have to do topspin.
Well, approach shots, yeah.
Yeah, the shots go into the cup. I'd rather not have to put on any topspin. Ever. But there's some holes that you have to. Right? All right. I was way the hell off the last time. Way in the hell off. And I changed my number.
All right. Congratulations, you dropped the shot. Talked for a fucking hour. Good for you.
Are you ready?
Ready. You're going first, right? Yeah.
Yeah, hold on one second. I forgot about the club card or the ball sorting. You need to make sure you got the right ball.
Sort your balls ahead of time.
Yeah, you got to sort your balls ahead of time. Because of the gold star that's above somebody's name. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, give her.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, there's a gold star above somebody's name. Maybe they even got a platinum star now, because then they'd have to give platinum, gold, silver, and bronze.
Fuck. unfortunately. Just one of those days. It's not happening again.
It's not happening again. They're rat bastards. Hey, bitch. It's making a big jump. 5-7. Oh man, I barely got that off in time. I hit one the other day. It was perfect, and I timed out. Man, one time I'm under pulling it, and then the next time I'm over pulling it. And I'm definitely running too fast past the cup. I need to make a note here in red. Ball guide is lying. Run short. All right. I think my opponent's taking the same shot. Let's see if they can get it in the hole, and we'll know exactly what to do. They're closer than me, so if you're watching this video, go back and see what my opponent's adjustment was, and they were inside, and I did a 30% there, and that was definitely an overpull. But if I go back and watch the front side, I think I underpulled it. What'd you do?
Here comes the run. I made a fucking complete mess of that, but I still hit the rough, and I got an easy putt for birdie. So I hit great, still hit the rough.
Yeah, but you're probably.
I would say if I hit perfect.
Yeah, but what ball are you using? What ball were you using?
Katana.
You were using.
Katana.
Katana.
Katana. Katana.
All right, we're on hole number 6. This is a par 4 that you got to get, but it can be a little tricky because you got to kind of set up each shot with the wind.
Oh, another tailwind. This is perfect wind.
Yeah.
I
thought we were getting headwind. We were getting wind from the opposite direction. Wind that was blowing from the right to the left, but it was headwind. And actually, I can use a berserker on this. With this wind, I use the low wind ball on the front, but I'm going to use a berserker on the back. And I'm going to take my APOC, my number 5. It's funny watching the clan because nobody in the clan really grinds, and we're just tournament stuff, and we're in Masters, and like we've been in Masters forever.
Yeah, I'll probably get promoted.
And then we'll get dropped down.
Too, and then get demoted. And then get promoted, and then get demoted.
Yeah, we just cycle through the deal, but it's important to have 5 bags. So if you're not in a clan that has 5 bags, you need to make your clan have 5 bags. Just play in tournaments.
Shit, all my fucking accounts are in this clan. I only play like 2 or 3 of them per tournament.
I want to look at it. I just want to be prepared. All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, almost. Oh, okay, yep. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Here's what we need to do, dude. I'll take...
Did you get dots yet or what?
No, I got dots. I'm spinning forever. Are you in?
Yeah, I went back out. I backed out. This is my second time. I'm getting dots right away, but I'm spinning.
Okay, let me back out and let me get in.
All right, yeah.
Since you're spinning. Come on, man. Come on.
One time.
One time. What we need to do is we need to call each other and go through and get you all set up so that you can stream. And what we can do is we can stream it so that we're seeing both our shots no matter what. So even if we're playing against each other, where you're getting to look at the shot twice.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to see your screen. That sounds really complicated for me, though.
No, what you have to have is okay, let's start. Do you have a computer?
Yep.
So we can run the software so that we can stream on the computer, and then you have a tablet that you play on?
2 of them.
Okay, and you have a phone. Because it's nice because I run your voice through the phone, but we could run it through the computer if we're running through this thing, and I can run it through my mic. I could set my mic up, but I don't normally use a mic. For me, normally I just talk into my tablet. My tablet's got pretty good voice. I mean, over the years, I really haven't had. And my opponent is in the perfect spot. Nice shot. That dog will hunt. .39. That'll put me where I want to be is right there. Isn't it perfect? I just want to get up. What I'm really trying to do is see if I can just bounce down there enough where I can. I gotta put a little bit more curl on it, so I'm trying to catch the green and roll. I'm trying to catch the green and roll it down to the cup, but now let's see if my opponent stretches their topspin out or if they play with a little bit of backspin, because this is definitely a hole to play a rapier with a little bit of backspin. And Dunner plays with an end-bringer. He's one of those end-bringer guys.
Smart ones.
He's one of those guys, when you sit at the dinner table, he's eating with his fingers, and the rest of us are using utensils.
Less dishes when you're done.
See?
It always goes in. Never mind.
No, and I hit that sucker 2 rings great.
Perfect 50.
And missed it. I missed it on a 2-ring great.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
What? No, what? No, what?
I missed it. I was talking shit about the end-bringer and I missed it. That's what I get. That's what I get for talking shit about it. What hole are we on? Hole number 16. All right, there's no making up for that, but I need to pick up something that I haven't picked up. I have picked this up once this week, and I got this shit down. I didn't hit it great.
The end-bringer. I got it in.
You got it in the hole. I knew that was going to happen. Look at that shit.
Straight in. I mean,
yeah, but you hit it perfect though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hit mine perfect. So that wasn't my club. That was me. That wasn't. You can't say that there's an error in the pen or the paper. Usually there's an error somewhere between the pen and the paper.
Oh no, I could have hit it great left or right. Still would have went in.
Oh, I could have hit it great left or right and it would have went in too, but I hit it 2 rings great. And it barely missed. If I'd have hit it 2 rings great to the right, it would have seriously missed. All right, we got a little bit of headwind here.
100 times, old man.
I am. There's no doubt about it.
I'm going to go 4-4-4 here. Fuck it. Well,
no, this one's going to be perfect for the rough bump because the deal is as long as we can get the distance right, the wind is going to go straight up. So if you hit it perfect, it's going to go right, even if you make a bad adjustment. We may not learn anything on this, but this is the best opportunity to pick it up. It really boils down to perfect.
Kingmaker. Wait, let's go.
No, I think you can get it done with the Kingmaker, dude.
Kingmaker Major. Better than the regular Kingmaker. Because it says Major.
Because it says Major. And I haven't spent any. Oh, well, I've accidentally spent some, but I don't know how many I've spent, but I know I have accidentally spent a few. That's the only ball that I keep. And I have those Labor Day balls from 2017, but they're so fucking worthless that I don't ever think about them.
Yeah. The Lucky Ball, though, they were free. Those Leprechaun balls were free for a bit. I got 21 of them. There we go. Fuck that.
Yeah, those Leprechaun balls will work. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Holy shit.
Did you get somebody?
I got someone right away. I waited like 5 seconds.
I got Cowboy Fan. I sat in spam. They've changed something, so we'll have to switch accounts that we're trying to get hooked up. Maybe we should try Dunner and 77. We've gotten hooked up in the past. Maybe we should just try. It doesn't matter. We can try that with the trophy, but they may do like bracket or weekly thing. As far as I'm concerned, it should be based on your weekly bracket. You're in the weekly bracket. You've worked yourself up to expert. And so you're going to play up against the experts. If you want to go up to the next level so that you can get more club cards in your chest, then you're going to have to work your way through these guys. But like anybody who's, only been a pro, that's as high as they've ever been, then they play pro. And so you may be going against people that have some killer clubs, because there's people out there that have rookie accounts that have killer clubs. No.
Everyone has extra mile 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole thing that's all funny about the deal is are there people that only have an extra mile 5? Yes. But the average person that's out there playing this game has got, better stuff than that. And it doesn't take very long, especially now. There's a lot more opportunity to get cards that you can get your clubs worked up pretty quick. Especially if you go up higher. That's why people do it. They want to get to expert, they want to get to master so that they get more club cards. But other than that, that's only a benefit to them. Hey, you worked yourself up to that point so that you could get that. Now you're only going to play against people who are that level.
Until you don't have any chips to play anymore.
Yeah. Then you'll have to drop down and you're going to end up playing a lot of bots. That's why if you work yourself up too fast, you better be experienced, because there are people that are experienced at the game that start new accounts and they work them up to that level real quick and they know how to play the game. But if you're new, take your time. There's no rush. Play Ricky for a long time. Hell, look at Kyle. Kyle played Ricky for several years. He got really good at Ricky and he learned the basics of the game and now he's badass. All right, 0.9 times. Let's see where I'm at in my club. There's max, there's mid, so I'm mid. 0.9 times. 1.87 rings. 3 rings off.
Wow.
I hit it great to the right. Oh.
Oh, that was in. Not in, probably. But it was in. In my mind, it was in. If I hit it, perfect.
I have no idea on the because if you hit that rough on the right, it's like there is a slight little dip right there, and it goes farther to the right, so you have no idea. It rolls out better.
All right. Well, as long as I get 8, get to 30. 30's got to be the goal.
Hoping for 2 albies. We still got 9. We still got a chance on 9, although I feel like my chances on this hole are better than on 9.
You have to get 8.
Well, you have to get 8. I mean, you got to already count 8. 8's like number 1 on Southern Pines. You have to hit. Like that is one hole I do remember the number on. You have to get that par 4. Like if you, like that's like getting a birdie on a freaking par 3. I mean, if you don't get the eagle on that hole, you are done. You just dropped.
Oh yeah, that's one. Okay.
16. Yeah. I'm just gonna look at it, but and all right. Bringing a katana. What did I do on the front?
15.
Yeah, but I didn't hit it.
You did 25.
Yeah, but I didn't hit it perfect, I don't think.
But it was tailwind. It was tailwind too, so that would be less. Whatever.
Well, it seems like I did too much. I pulled out too much last time, or did I? I think that's the case. And I did a plus 20 last time, and it wasn't enough. 25.
Well, I think you wrote down plus 20, but you said you did 25.
No, I did 20, but the time before I had did 25, and I crossed the 25 out and wrote plus 20. So plus 25, or excuse me, plus 25 must have been too much. But shit, it's so close right there. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning dots. I got dots pretty quick.
Dots.
Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna go back in. Dots again, and then not you, of course.
Of course, you got somebody else.
When it would be you normally. Whatever, Jim.
Whatever. I'm still spinning. Okay, I got Daddy Fat Sacks. Good name. Now I can't hit perfect. And I did a plus 25 there, and I still didn't pull it enough. The deal is I'm trying to pull it around the corner and give myself more room from that tree. This is where a 2 side spin or a 2 power 4 side spin ball would come in handy. You could probably use one of those balls I just used, the 3-5-5s.
Oh! Right up next to it.
What'd you do? Right up next to it on the right or the left?
Ah, fuck. To the left.
So you just underpulled
Missed it. They lifted it. I missed the whole thing. I have to watch that over again.
So what was your adjustment?
Plus 15 at max.
And you were using a Goliath.
Yeah. Katana ball with 3 right, and then I don't know, like 3 or 3.5, or I don't know, backspin.
I was trying to use 3 1/4, and so I don't know if I was close because I was using the backspin kind of for the lack of side spin. Trying to put more backspin on it so that I could get it. I probably could have put on more and moved it closer, maybe. That's the first time I've actually come at this hole with that shot.
And I missed the fucking finale. Damn it.
I've never actually. This is the first time I've actually played this hole like this. I played it in a bunch of other different ways, but most of those ways involved the word curl, and I decided I was going to see if there was a way to go right on it. But I saw some people playing it this way, and it was like, okay. But a bigger side spin ball would work better. All right. I'm taking the same shit. Number 2 bag. I'm ready.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's one at the same time.
I got dots.
No.
And you got somebody, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Yeah, we'll have to play 77 with Dunner, because if we're gonna do that, when we can, I will stop, and maybe we can do it this weekend. We'll make a list and get it all ready so that we can set it up, and then we'll have to do a dry run.
Yeah, you gotta try dry first.
Four, that'll be 4-8. 4-8-4.
Just make sure it's good.
The shots like this is when I miss my curl line. Boy, I don't like hitting it to the left there.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh, man. That was close. I was right. I didn't follow my own advice, but now I just shot that shot. I should have went back to the +0.
On the drive?
Yeah. White ring off, +0. Max, or 3 left, and then I think I did 4 backspin. Probably could have did a little bit more, but I hit great left on the shot because I did max curl.
Well, I had my trajectory to the cup right, so I'm gonna have
to. But I didn't put it at 0. I did it at +2 still. So with the great left, if I would have brought it back to +0, then that might have kind of been the same. Maybe sort of. I don't know. That was a tap it though.
That was the tactic. Yeah, if you hit it perfect, it goes in the hole. If you hit a 2-ring great to the left, it does not go in the hole. And nor does it deserve to. All right. I was being quiet on that hole. I wanted to make sure because I dropped that other par 4. I did not want to drop that one. I'm going to move it out to the white ring, or not the white ring, but the next ring out, the blue ring, and I'm going to pull it back to
white.
+1.
Do it. White ring. Do it.
I hit a great on the inside, great to the left on that, and it was like I just barely hit the fairway at the top of that hill. I was real close to the edge.
Exactly. White ring. I hit great left, and I was almost in the hole.
Yeah, I mean, you would give yourself more room for error out there. That's for sure.
and then drop it back to +0.
Yeah. Well, the deal, yeah, you wanted to say plus something because it's easier because you can do the range between like +3 and plus, if you're looking for +2.
Well, that's right. You go to +1 and then you drop it back until +1 disappears.
Yep.
And that's your spot, right?
Yep. But you can overpull it there because you won't get to a negative number, which is unfortunate. It's too bad. And I didn't even know those numbers were on there. I don't know when they added those. It's one day Mike called me and he's like, "How come you don't use those numbers?" And I'm like, "What fucking numbers are you talking about?" And then I really paid attention to the screen and I don't know if those were on there. I'll have to go back and look at some of the oldest videos I ever shot in 2017 and 18.
Probably just never really.
And I just never paid attention to them. But that was like a couple years ago when he showed me those numbers, and I was like, I never even noticed them.
Well, that's the whole point of the ball, right? The ball's like, hey, I'm +15 power, so.
Yeah, but they used to not. That wasn't like we knew it was a plus, but you didn't have any. I don't think that was on there to start off with. They just did that in an update one day, and we all missed it. And then everybody figured it out. Hole number 9.
Right. In style, here we go.
What kind of wind?
Tailwind.
Tailwind. I'm going to see if I can hit the rough on the other side. Like I can overdrive that fairway. I made it to just the edge of that lowest shadow, but let's see if with some tailwind I can actually get through the shadow. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Shit, man, you're going to have to go to bed after this.
Dots.
What is it, like 2 o'clock in the morning at your house?
Yeah, holy cow. Oh, yeah.
Three, 3.
I got someone from the South Africa clan. Exclamation mark.
The South Africa clan?
Yeah.
Oh, I got lucky on that bounce. And you can't overdrive that green, that fairway, and end up in the rough.
I think this guy's more drunk than I am.
Keep rolling. I almost made it over to the other fairway.
I don't know what's going on. It's a joke.
If I'd have used if I would have used one of those albatross balls right there, I could have made it over.
You can run out of time yet.
Say what?
Oh man. Oh, that was fun. He tried to take a shot 3 times and he brought it back and all of a sudden it snapped back to the tee. And then he just gave up. Sorry, buddy. I don't know who you are.
I had that happen to me on this.
That was a glitch. I'm sorry, but it was funny to watch.
I had that happen to me one time on this hole going for the green. I actually ended up getting a par on this hole because I couldn't address the ball. Like I set the shot up and then I went back and I couldn't get a hold of the ball. Like it wouldn't let me do the deal. And I sent in a ticket on it and they said that I had touched the screen in 2 different spots at the same time, which is possible because I could have ran my finger across it while my stylus was touching the screen.
That's usually what a few times it's happened to me where I pull the thing back and all of a sudden it snaps off and I didn't think I pulled my. And I usually think that's what happened is my finger touched the screen somewhere else.
Where am I at my club? There's Max.
Although I have to say there has been times where
I'm at 3/4,
absolutely
to 2 per ring.
That I did not touch the screen.
.8, 1.4 rings. All right, let's get 2 albies in 1 round. Hit it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
You ran out of time to get.
Oh, and I slightly overpulled it. And I did add on some wind right there. I added on 12.5%. So I was doing 10 and it was from the other direction. It wasn't enough. Which is basically adding on like plus 0.1. Oh. That would have been a good shot with my Nirvana or rough iron. My opponent had the same idea going down there, and they just didn't hit it as far as me. And I only hit it that far because I went straighter at it because I hit that grate to the right.
Oh man, perfect was in for sure there. Oh, all right. Thing is still.
Oh, my opponent timed out.
My opponent timed out twice already. He hasn't got a tee yet.
They are pissed off. And he had a really nice shot at it with a Grizzly. Let's give him some props here. He is a master rated, so he could make this shot. Oh, he hit it great to the right. Getting a hole. Didn't do enough of a pull. He eyeballed the adjustment. He had plenty of time. It just goes to show you that there's a lot of those guys at Masters that don't. They eyeball it, and so they get on streaks with the eyeball thing. But if you consistently play with the Renwing method, you're going to kick their ass. All right, minus 28. Not great. Doesn't even get me in the top 10. Where do we go here? Minus 28s. These guys have better qualifying rounds than me for damn sure.
Not the best.
29, 29, 29, 29, 30 at the top.
I'm on top, but that's not going to stick. I can't see 30 sticking.
And I dropped one in the back. I dropped one.
Albatross.
I didn't pick up number 5, that par 4. And I picked up an albatross to cover it, but I should have been up one from that. So not good dropping that shot, that eagle shot. And I was right there. Now let's count that as my miss of a short shot for the week. I got that out of my system.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Get that club out of your bag too.
No, that was an operator error. That wasn't anything to do with the club. And that's a sad thing to say. Like you can be pissed off at your equipment, but you have to stop and think: is this an equipment problem or an operator problem? I can guarantee you that every time I've had an equipment problem, I didn't have that piece of equipment anymore. Like I am pretty good about like if I'm having an issue, I'll either stop and figure out why I'm having an issue, or I'll get rid of that tool. Like this tool's causing an issue. Like it's time to get a different one. This isn't the right deal.
I was going to make a really smart-ass comment, but I won't do that on video.
Well, hey, I had to take the lid off of a 5-gallon bucket today. I was saving the bucket, but I had to take the lid on. They press those fucking lids on there. So if you've ever tried to take a screwdriver to it and pop it off, that's super dangerous, and it's not going to be fun. You'll have to use multiple ones. But I took my air tool and went out there, my cutoff wheel, and I went out there and sliced the lid in like 5 spots so that you could pop up the sections, and it just popped right off. It took like a minute. But I've seen people out there with screwdrivers trying to take caps off, and the first time I tried to do it, I tried to take it off like that, and it was like, fuck that. Let's find a tool. Yeah, I was gonna say I was just thinking of a smart ass comment that probably would be appropriate for the channel. Yeah. All right, there you have it. I shot a 29. Dunner got me with a 20 or a 28, and Dunner got me with a. What did you shoot, a 30?
30, yeah.
Yeah. You picked up one on the front, one on the back. You got that par 4 both times. What'd you pick up on the back?
Well, 5 and 8, and then 6 on the front and 2 on the back.
Oh, you picked up the hole in one on hole number 2, or hole number 11.
Finally.
Yeah, that's awesome. The hole that I'm really like, the hole that I feel like I have the best shot on in the game is like of one of the ones that you're really trying to pick up. The one that really hurts when I don't hit it perfect into the hole is, what hole is that? Yeah, hole number 6. That Albie shot right there is like, that rough bump is right there. I almost think that the par 5s here are easier than the par. You know, you got a better chance of getting that Albie than you do of getting the fucking eagle on the par 4s.
Or par 3s, definitely par number 5 is toughest. That's a tricky one. You can easily fuck that up, no problem.
Yep. Yeah, and it's almost a must-have to make.
And so, yeah, at the same time, you have to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't had 1 and 2 down, but I'm sitting here looking at my notes, and my notes for number 1 and 2 are so convoluted that I have no idea what I should be doing because there's like so much shit. So I do have some stuff in red now. And I'm going to go back and watch to see what the deal is.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm fucking out of here.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.